good morning and good afternoon, depending on wherever you at, however you listen to us at the time of this recording. This is episode 182 of the Restricted Zone podcast. Before I even continue on this episode, I made a little error at the beginning of yesterday's episode. I said 180. It was actually 181. So this will be 182. I'll obviously put that inside the description below. So none of the subscribers get confused. So like I said, turn on the post notifications, leave a like and comment. It's a 4-man crew today. Mark, starting with you, man. Introduce yourself, man. We got 2 episodes going to be uploaded after we record this one, man. They're in for a treat.
You already know, Colin. Yesterday was a treat. Today might be some sweeter treats.
We got 2 explosive dynamites here.
It's about to be crazy. I probably won't even have to do much this episode.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just ready for it to get it started. I'm honored to be here.
That's an honor. All right, Greg, introduce yourself to the subscribers. It's been a long time.
What's good, y'all? Just a reminder, it's the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, coming to you live from the 215. Get it? Let's get it. Let's get right. I'm excited for the pod.
K-Wave, Kris, introduce yourself to the subscribers and the people out here, man.
Yeah, it's the one and only K-Wave. I know it's been a minute. I'm back now. I'm just here to talk. I'm here to debate. People got a lot to say. I don't know if they speak of facts or not. We're gonna find out eventually. But I'm here to bob and weave with them, see what they got.
Let's see. All right, listen. Well, you know what? Let's start with the topic you guys were so animated about. And that was Ben Simmons kind of leading off from the last episode, man. We kind of got into a whole debate about whether Ben Simmons is a bust, whether he never maximized his true potential. And definitely that was the cause because he didn't get a jump shot, and that was constantly exposed countless times in the playoffs. I mean, we saw the Hawks damn near collapse in the paint, just daring him to shoot, and he just couldn't do it. So, Mar, you got an argument defending him, but Kris is he's not trying to hear any of it. So, Mar, you go ahead and start with your argument for why Ben Simmons.
No, here's the thing. I was going at it with Kyrie because Kyrie gave me his reason for Ben Simmons being a bust. I gotta know what Kris is gonna say.
Kris,
I'm not just gonna throw Kris's. I'm not gonna throw my argument on that I had with Kyrie or my debate on Kyrie on Kris automatically. I gotta hear what he says first because it might be totally different. Either way, he's not a bust. So I'm listening.
Listen, Kris, you started. The spotlight's on you, man.
Yeah, man. So,
oh boy.
I feel like it's easy to call. Listen. From what I heard about yesterday, the reason why Ben Simmons was labeled a bust is because he was not able to reach his full potential. Now, I don't think you got to reach your full potential to not be labeled a bust. I feel like you can still be a good player and not reach your full potential and lose that bust label. But Ben Simmons was drafted to save the franchise. He was drafted to be the co-star with Joel Embiid. We already knew he was athletic. We already knew he could pass. We already knew he could drive when he wanted to, at least. And we knew he could play defense. So these intangibles that he had, we weren't at least I wasn't surprised that I saw them. But you know what that number 1 pick never did? He never worked on his game. He never tried to develop anything on his game. So yeah, he has a couple accolades. He proved that outside of the offensive side of the ball, he's a great player. He made the All-NBA defensive first team.
Are you hearing this?
He was an all-star. It was great, but the problem is he didn't know what to do when the ball was in his hands. Because all his life he was growing up passing. Here, you take it. Assist for you. Assist for you. Assist for you. But But differently him and Magic. Magic at least knew when it was time to go get a bucket. Magic wasn't afraid to go score.
Here we go.
Now I ain't comparing eras. I ain't comparing eras. I ain't gonna do that. We already said that. The 80s and 90s over. Bump them. We here and now.
We here and now.
This brother is scared.
Bro, this brother is scared to put the bat. I've never seen anybody in basketball just scared to shoot the ball.
He's still scared.
Bro, listen. I was listening to Nice and Fighter Fanatic one time. I don't know if y'all listen to Tyrone. Tyrone literally said that the Sixers were just asking Ben Simmons to shoot the ball. They were asking him to make the shots he would take. They were just asking him to shoot the ball. And he couldn't do that. He couldn't do the one thing every basketball player has wanted to do since the ball was put in the air. Let's put the ball in the basket. I ain't saying the brother had to drop 25 a game. I ain't even saying that. But if he averaged 16 and 10, I wouldn't be calling him a buzz. The brother can't even average 10 points right now. Come on, man. You can't give me 10 points when you 6'10" and when you a point guard in a forced body in this day and age in the NBA. You can't give me 10 points. You feel me?
It's
I
not.
just don't. Go ahead. I'm listening. What were you about to say?
Okay,
I mean,
so no, go ahead, Colin.
Go ahead, Mark. I gotta hear what you gotta say.
So I'm just, the I'll talk about him right now just because that's a quick recap. Him right now, Cuz has some major back problems, back surgeries. So, I mean,
He did that back.
It's a lot of people that's not giving you 10 points right now. So we're not even gonna act like it's only just him. So,
but
I'm listening because Draymond Green got 100 mil.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
No.
But Draymond just ISO
Rudy Gobert.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rudy Gobert.
I'm not gonna lie.
ISO Rudy though.
Can we just talk for a second? Can we just talk for a second?
Rudy Gobert like 7'4".
I'm not going. What we not gonna do?
7'2".
What we not gonna do is what we not gonna do is we not gonna compare Draymond Green to Benjamin Simmons. We're not going to compare a second round pick.
I'm listening.
To the number one overall pick in the draft. We're not going to talk about a man. How old is Draymond Green? He's like 35.
He still got 100 mil.
That's cool.
He still got 100 mil.
Benjamin is 28, bro. I need y'all to relax.
He still got 100
This is the prime of his career. He's 28 years old. We talk about him like he had his peak was so high. His peak was like 4 seasons.
You still got hope for Ben Simmons, what you saying? You would sign Ben Simmons on your
You're not listening to me. The fact that he's in his peak years, you're not listening to me. The fact that he's in his peak years and he's declining,
He had back surgeries.
Bro,
back problems.
Listen, his back problems ain't stop him. His back problems ain't stop from collecting that check. His back problems
ain't gonna stop nobody from collecting no check.
Listen, we could talk about these back problems that he's developed.
Sure
at the end of the day, Ben Simmons' problem was that he was a man amongst boys at such a young age that he was entitled because when you're the most gifted player, you don't gotta do too much.
Brett Brown's kind of the cause of that because he started.
See.
But no. It's not Brett Brown. It's the fact that he had been in an environment since let's be real, since grade school, where like literally he was the best player on the court. What are you going to tell him when you're the best player on the court? And for everything that he was doing with the Sixers, you're like Brett Brown wasn't pushing him and all that stuff. For him, what looked like him not trying or him just using his athletic ability, he was a 3-time All-Star and he was on the defensive all defensive team multiple times. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, when you're naturally that good and you aren't going through problems, I can understand why he's like, well, these are what the results are getting me. And everyone just keeps on like relying on the potential that you'll have. Like, there are a lot of people that are immature, but people get better. Like, for instance, Joel Embiid. Like, you can say a lot of things you want about Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid's game has refined a lot over the years. It took some time to get there. Joel Embiid was averaging 22 a game, when he was 23, 24, 25. To averaging, by the time he was 28, 29, he was averaging like 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So people are banking on the potential of a player sometimes when they give him all that leeway. I get that. But Ben Simmons wasn't working on this game. When was the last time you seen Ben Simmons take a jump shot in the game?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Lord, they keep saying everything we told you yesterday.
Ben Simmons' skill set is not going. Ben Simmons didn't realize that his skill set was not going to be able to evolve in a league where he needed to be the number one. He needed to be the top 2 highest paid player on the team and not be able to score. That's my thing. We just said Draymond Green at best yes, Draymond Green is the third best, maybe the fourth, the highest paid player on the team.
Yeah.
We are paying Ben Simmons top 2 player money for 6, 6, and 5. Are you nuts?
See.
Are
What we're not gonna
nuts?
do.
Ooh,
See,
Mark.
what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna talk about Ben Simmons now.
Okay, my fault, brother. Let me.
We know what he is right now,
We talking
but
about in his prime with the Sixers.
I'm gonna because I'm tired of hearing the jump shot thing.
No,
My whole
you
thing
shouldn't
is no.
He should have got a jump
You
shot.
should
not
listen
be.
right
He
now.
should have got a
You should
jump
listen
shot.
right now.
He is a number 1 pick.
Yeah, so I'm
Bro. You're a number 1. I'm sorry. You know what, Mar? I'm gonna let you cook first. I'm gonna respond. Go ahead, brother. I'm gonna let you get your full.
He's a number 1 pick with no jump shot. Zion Williamson is a number 1 pick with no jump shot. Zion Williamson is going to average between 25 to 30 points when healthy. Ben Simmons.
What was that?
Ben Simmons.
Say that last part for me.
Let me finish.
You're right. Go ahead.
Ben Simmons, at best, is going to give you 17 and I'm saying at best, 17, 10, and 9. That means, and he's going to guard your best player on the court.
What's the 10? What's the 10 that he's giving
Chris,
me?
can you really co-sign that? Like
what's the 10 that he's giving me? I just want to be clear here.
Assists.
No, sir.
Oh,
the highest assist he's ever had in a season was 8.
I just said at best. If I can give you Zion 25 to 30, I can give Ben Simmons 2 fucking assists.
But Zion's game is
Okay.
I don't know. The Zion comparison.
So Mark, I got a question for you real fast.
I'm listening.
We're talking about Ben Simmons. We're talking about Sixers only, right?
Yeah, Sixers.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Here's why I can't agree with you on that. He at best 17. Because he just plays with no aggression.
But he averaged 17 his second year.
Right. At one point he did. But I don't know what happened. It looked good. It was off to a great start. But that man got traumatized. I don't know what traumatized him. I don't know if it was Trae Young. I don't know if it's the free throw line. Something on the offensive side of the ball traumatized him to the point where when he's passing the ball, that brother's going to stand on a short corner just to get out the way. And then I'm not even in this play anymore. I'm not in this play. Y'all got it. Y'all figure out a way to score. I'll be here for a rebound and a putback maybe. Like, I'm just saying, there was once a time to go to Summer League his first year. He was actually shooting the ball, playing aggressive. Like you said, second year in the league, averaging 17 points. So he could do it, but he just never developed it. He never developed it. And it showed when the Sixers started to become playoff contenders and he was not showing up in the playoffs. Everybody was begging him to try to score, begging him. And the Sixers wanted him to score. Again, he didn't, like you said, as best he could do is score 17. They didn't need 20 points from him. But you can't take 10, just drive to the basket 10 times. You can't do that for me. That's something. He can't even do that.
And what was the most maddening part is when he wanted to, oh my God, he was damn near unstoppable. But he just wasn't consistent with it. And he never worked on his jump shot. We watched Joel improve his game year after year. Ben Simmons' game has pretty much stayed the same.
When did Giannis get a jump shot?
Oh my!
I'm just asking. Y'all be going on for like 20 minutes. I'm just asking simple questions. Don't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Zion don't got a jump shot. Was the number 1 pick, just like Greg said about Ben Simmons.
Hold on.
The thing
Giannis,
is, hold on. The thing is, and I said this yesterday, and I was so specific about it. If Ben Simmons was to play the power forward or center, niggas would not care about him having a jump shot. If he played, just like y'all don't care about Zion and Giannis having a jump shot because they played the big. If Ben Simmons actually played big, y'all would not care about him having a jump shot.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. What's the reality, my brother? What's the reality? The reality, exactly. The reality is that he's a guard, and the reality is he's a top 2. He's a top 2 paid position player on the team that he's on. So when I see you doing that and you lack a level of aggression, when I see the comps compared to you is a level of LeBron James just needs to develop a jump shot. When I hear those things like that, and I see a city, let's be honest, the Sixers have been marred in mediocrity since the AI.
Hard to be LeBron James though.
Huh?
Saying it like it's easy.
No one's saying that he's easy. But when you do star comps, when he was coming out the draft, everyone was saying, do you remember the hype associated with Ben Simmons coming out the draft?
Fine. Do you remember that? That's fine, bro.
Bro, they were talking like he was the second coming.
I understand. But who was talking like that? Who was talking like that? Let me ask you that.
Bro, everyone, bro.
Who was in college? Say it again. Media?
Yeah.
Do any of them get on the fucking court? Oh, all right, I didn't think so.
But you're also basing your own potential. Like the best comp that I saw.
People that don't play basketball. Come on, man.
Bro, you're right, bro. Because at the end of the day, media can't teach dog, bro. We talk so much smack about Kawhi Leonard. I watched Kawhi Leonard come in. Watch Kawhi Leonard not have a jump shot at San Diego State at all. Refine his game. Not only just he came in as a defensive specialist. Let's be real. That's how he earned his way on the Spurs. And refine his jump shot to become a quality jump shooter in this association. What we're asking for is an attempt, a try to try. That's the.
But if he's locking down, if he's guarding the best player,
bro, that's not enough. You gotta be able to score.
He's gonna get. Damn, like, hold on.
My fault.
If he's gonna guard your best player. Get you 8 rebounds, get you 8 assists, and get you 14 to 15 points. What the fuck is the problem?
The problem that's not winning championships. The problem is you're gonna get swept more often.
But here's my thing. Like, if I have a guy that's gonna do that, all of that, and I still want him to average 25, how many people do you know in the league that do that?
You're right. That's why we played the best players. The stars.
No, how many people do you know that do that? Because you want Ben Simmons to do it, but how many people you know that do it?
The top stars are able to do that. The people that are winning championships that are
able.
Huh?
Give me some names.
Giannis.
Who he guard?
What do you mean who Giannis guard?
Bust his ass to the conference.
All right, bro.
Bust his ass to get to the conference.
Really? The defensive player of the year.
KD busted his ass on Butlers.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
He wasn't locked. He wasn't doing nothing. And then Chris Middleton.
Chris, he fell
bro.
Okay.
Bro, the only time I've really seen Ben Simmons lock somebody's best player up, let's be real.
You can't even answer my question, Greg.
No.
You said the top players can guard the best player on another team and average 25 points. You want Ben Simmons to do it, so give me some names of some people that do it.
I threw out Shea.
That's one. Yeah, I'll give you Kawhi.
I threw out Kawhi. I threw out De'Aaron Fox. I threw out 6'5" people. I mean,
De'Aaron Fox is not guarding the best player on the other team. Stop it.
He's guarding against the best perimeter player. That's usually the best. Point guard's usually the most dominant.
He's not guarding. Stop it, bro.
All right, well then how about this? I said Jaylen Brown. You said no.
Because I'm not rocking with Jaylen Brown. They have a great offensive team, and they throw many bodies at people. You got Derek White, you got Drew Holiday, you got Jason Tatum, you got Tingus protecting the rim. You still
is your question who's the best who can do that on both ends, or just because also
y'all want Ben Simmons to do this thing that no one else is doing in the league.
No, but position matters though, because it's not like Ben Simmons is. But position.
Chris, wait, hold on, Greg. Chris, go ahead.
I got it. Mar. So now we're going off into two different stratospheres. And here's what I mean. Greg is arguing about something completely different than what I'm arguing about.
No. Listen, y'all said he didn't develop a jump shot, and I listed everything else he did outside the jump shot. And Greg said it's not enough, and I said, okay, and yes, you might say it's not enough. Most teams, they have a guy that does that, and then they have another guy over him that will score the ball. But y'all want Ben Simmons to do that. Well, he already does that. And then y'all want him to score the ball. So I'm just asking, who in the league does that in the first place? I'm just asking.
Okay. I got it.
And I just want names. I just want lists of people.
I think no. So listen. So that question is more so for Greg than me. What my thing is that I last brought up was the fact that even if he wasn't shooting the ball, he lost his aggression, and the Sixers needed him to be aggressive. Even if all his buckets was off ledge, he just driving and he'd shoot 10 layups. You make 10, you not for 10. That's 18 points right there. It was just the fact that he slowly over time lost his aggression on the offensive side of the ball and became became a basically I can't even say a 3-and-D because he can't shoot the 3 ball. But he became a defensive specialist that can handle the ball. When the Sixers drafted him to be that co-star. Once again, I'm not saying he had to average 20. I was never saying that because I didn't think Ben Simmons was going to average 20, honestly, once I found that he could shoot the ball. But he just played with some aggressiveness. A layup counts as a shot attempt.
I just feel like
to the basket with his length, with his size against the guards that played against him. Even if they were backing up off him, Ben Simmons, you could do a 1-2 dribble floater in the lane. You 6'10", you can shoot up. You can shoot that over everybody.
That floater would be a killer right there.
Over everybody, and that's not a jump shot.
Really? Shit, even Giannis got a mid-range game at least.
I don't care about the mid-range. He couldn't do that.
First of all, Giannis plays with Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is always at the 3-point line. Brook Lopez is never in the walking paint. He's never in Giannis' way to even for Giannis. And Giannis just got a midi. Don't do that. Like, Giannis is 30. He's 29 going on 30. Don't do that.
The same age as Ben Simmons. He's 28. What?
And he just got a jump shot. Like,
he's had it for the past He's had for at least the past 2 to 3 seasons.
We're talking about Ben Simmons on the Sixers. You're talking about Ben Simmons now once again. Like,
okay,
come on, bro.
So, but I'm saying he's never developed it. You're saying Ben Simmons.
But I will say this about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons definitely has a lot. Have we seen the best version of Ben Simmons in Philadelphia?
He wants an impossible version. Like
it's not.
You can't even give me a list of people that do that in the league.
But like, hold on. But some of your criteria is kind of subjective, bro. Because like, for instance, a lot of people would make the argument that Giannis is a good defender, and your argument to me is Giannis isn't a good defender because KD was scoring on him. KD scores on everybody. Ben Simmons not stopping KD.
But that's who Ben Simmons is guarding. Giannis don't even guard him every fucking play because Chris Middleton will guard him sometimes. Fucking Drew Holiday was even guarding KD. Ben Simmons, who else was guarding him on the Sixers? Tobias Harris?
Yes.
Come on, bro. Colin,
yes.
Move on, bro.
Yes.
Bro, move on, bro.
Yes.
Bro, move on, bro.
Did you not see why now?
Hold on, bro.
Move on, bro.
Mar, answer my question. Bro. Why couldn't he just develop that or attempt to develop that? That's not a jump shot.
I just feel like just that.
All these are I'm just talking about him just trying to drive to the basket. He
like
was driving kick. He
at
don't
least
even do that.
Listen, I don't have nothing against that. I just have something against the jump shot part. The layups and everything and just being aggressive, that part, yeah, I felt like he was drawn on that. But when you get to a certain point where you got like LeBron James that's just standing in the paint and it's technically not a 3-second call because they're guarding their man, I feel like at that point it's coaching. Like, why the fuck do you still have him dribbling the ball up there? Why is he bringing the ball up if you know? Why don't you have him running the fast break? Listen, I didn't watch the Lakers back in the day. I did not. But all the Magic highlights is on the fast break. I don't never see him in the set off as he on the fast break off the rebound like this.
But
like
you gotta have opportunities. You gotta have opportunities.
So it's like, bro, in the half court, you have to put him in different things for him to do it if he's not gonna do it himself. If he's not going to do it himself,
if your argument
you got to call plays for him.
Okay, listen. If your argument is Ben Simmons never had the best of coaching, I can agree with that because they hasn't had.
And it's not even always about coaching. It's just you had
the roster construction at times has been awful. Like it's some context to it, but
you had a guy.
I feel like if you look at Joel Embiid, though, like Joel Embiid, we've been clamoring for Joel Embiid to go into the paint more because early on in his career, people were lamenting the fact that he was shooting the ball too much. Everyone was saying, like, it wasn't like he was filling the paint that much. If anything, we were wanting him to do that more often because he would like to be out in the perimeter. So it wasn't like there was times and periods in games where Ben couldn't have taken over or really couldn't have gone crazy in the paint. He just didn't want to. And then when we're talking about Ben Simmons in particular, we lose Philadelphia in particular when you don't try, bro. Like the Ben Simmons did the jump shot piece. He did it to himself because every summer Ben Simmons around July and August would have these mysterious Instagram videos that would come out where he's shooting jumpers, he's crossing people up, hitting people over.
I always wonder, like, why is it
people hype? And then you go to the season and then you don't see none of that. And it would happen for 4 straight summers in a row.
Right. Okay. My counter argument to that is a lot of people post that stuff. I've seen videos. I've seen Mitchell Robinson post videos doing tween step back threes and open runs. So to be fair, but I'll see Mitchell Robinson.
But no one's on Mitchell Robinson to get a jumper as much as they were with Ben Simmons. So why add fuel to the fire and then not do it?
Okay, so see, Mark, this is what I mean by like we're going up into two different stratospheres. Because my reason for calling Ben a bust because he lost his aggression. He just lost it.
And even with the bust thing,
all of it,
with his accolades, I mean, like I said, it's levels to this bust thing. Michael Oliver Candy, you got Kwame Brown.
What do other busts have to do with
Simmons? I can't put Simmons a bust. He's had I can't call him a bust.
I can't lie and say he didn't lose his aggression. Was never sold on he needs a jump shot because he just happens to be 6'10" playing the one.
We just agree to disagree on that.
But the thing is though, he was drafted to the Sixers to be the co-star to Joel. Now I think what the Sixers were attempting to do with that roster is to build a similar roster to what the Celtics had with the Big Three. I think they want because at the time, I'm talking about 2019, Joel was going to be like the KG, basically do everything down low. You had Jimmy Butler, who was going to be like that Paul Pierce or Tobias Harris, whoever was going to get cooking, whichever one. You had the shooter and JJ Redick, and Ben was supposed to be the Rondo type role. But you look at that Celtics series. He had 1 point in one of those games. 1 point.
And they was basically daring him to they was playing him.
It's just the fact that
daring him. He's a liability on the offense end.
Again, I understand that some people just can't shoot, and it's perfectly fine if you can't shoot. It's perfectly fine. But for the role that you're in, though, yeah, you might need to pass more than score, defend more than score. That's all cool. But if the defense knows all you're gonna do is pass, they know how to play you now. He didn't give the defense he didn't give them any type of variety, which was the problem. And as number one pick, if you can't give the defenders any type of variety, how can I label you as a great player for what you did if you couldn't do anything? You were sent there to be the next guy. You were sent to be the next guy, and you could have. You off to a great start. Shoot, like you said, 15-10. Sixers might be in the conference finals right now. We won't even have this conversation. Not even having this. He was too scared to lay the ball up, to attempt the layup. Bump the free throws. I don't even care about the free throws.
No.
A bunch of people can't shoot free throws. How are you that scared to just try to score?
I want to see some Magic Johnson half court highlights.
All right, yo. Listen, we're going to go to the next topic. We're going to agree. Listen, Marston.
Last thing I'm going to say is, earlier y'all said he had a smaller guard defending him. If he's bringing the ball up with a smaller defender on him, and he's playing point guard, so he's the smallest person on him. So who the fuck is at the rim? 2 7-footers already, right? Come on. In the half court, it's different than fast break points.
I agree.
If we're gonna talk about the game, let's talk about the game from a whole perspective. Show me some Magic Johnson half court highlights, please.
Brother, you better go to the OGs.
Can I ask one question? We can say Magic Johnson, but when Magic Johnson had the ability to also have a shot over a taller defender, I watched Magic Johnson drop 45 in a game 6 to help this rookie Magic Johnson take the Lakers past the 76.
Who's he playing?
You said what?
Who's he playing?
The Sixers.
Or
no, for sure. No, in 1980.
No. I just want who's on that team.
Dr. J, Moses Malone. I don't know.
Malone wasn't on that team yet.
No,
He was guarding Daryl Dawkins. for the most part.
I think Kris. Yeah, Kris.
Yeah, you're right.
But and also, Greg, about that.
The only thing I was gonna add when we were talking, because we're talking about Magic Johnson, the only thing I'll say is I know if Magic Johnson at 6'10" had a 6'1" point guard in the paint and he's driving to the rim and he sees a shooting guard and he's at 6'10", you think Magic Johnson he's throwing a pass?
Talking about you better get him back.
All right. So Mark, Ben Simmons could do that. He could do the he twice, but then the third time they're like, oh yeah, he gonna pass, and Ben Simmons gonna be like, you damn right I'm gonna pass. You damn right I'm dunking your ass. That's the problem.
Yo, Mark,
put him at power forward. We're not having this discussion, bro.
But Ben Simmons doesn't play like he
does. He absolutely does.
Because Draymond Green plays the power forward. He don't play point guard, and Draymond Green averages like 6-7 assists for his damn career, and he don't play point guard. And we don't care. Just put him at the 4, man.
Hey man, if he was at the 4, I probably wouldn't be calling him a bust. He'd probably be a 3-time All-Star, probably averaging 10 and 10. Now right now, I would be saying nothing.
I'm just trying to figure out what the next contract going to be for Ben. Is it the
Celtics said
the Shanghai Dragons?
Of the Celtics being interested in Simmons, and I think Simmons doesn't shoot. All he likes to do is pass.
Oh, so you're thinking North America? He's gonna stay here. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Just wanted to get clear on that. Appreciate you. Oh, okay.
No, you foul, bro. We not doing that. Wish blessings to Ben. Hopefully, you got a long, prosperous career, man. All right.
I just heard Shanghai got a new
bro.
Position.
All right. With that being said, listen, let's talk about Jimmy Butler, man. He's admitted, Shams is going through a lot between him and Jimmy A. They going back and forth. Jimmy agent calling him a liar, and Shams like, I'm staying on my reports. But Jimmy Butler, man, where do you see Jimmy Butler going to potentially? Because it looks like Miami's not like that's not going to be a thing for too long. Whether that's before deadline or at the deadline.
Hey man, it's just two egos clashing. That's all. And when two egos clash, combustible elements are bound to happen. That's all.
What teams would you think Jimmy Butler, or would you like to see Jimmy Butler at, Kris? What teams you think?
I hate to say this because he already just shaking his head. He knows exactly what the hell I'm gonna say. He knows exactly what the hell I'm gonna say.
No, because that would be a good fit. That's the craziest thing, though.
I'm just betting him dancing and shit because you already know where I'm going with it. I think the best fit for him would easily be the Mavs, especially considering the fact that you might have to give him Gafford. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't paid attention to Clay since his first week. Is he doing okay? Is he okay?
He's going.
Okay, cool. So all right, so you put Clay in the package. Maybe Jane Hardy.
Oh, he played too? Oh shit!
Clay's gone for Jimmy Butler.
Clay, hold up, Mar. Would you call Clay cooked right now? So remember what I said about that Mono and Clay debate. When they out that system, they whole different. They don't play the same. It don't look the same.
Nah. Listen, he was playing like that towards the end anyway.
Are y'all giving up on Clay? That's what I'm hearing now.
I mean, Clay never developed his game. They figured Clay out. All he do is shoot the fucking ball. He only do one thing.
Yeah, but that's a gift, though. But that's a gift. That's the way he shoots is the gift, though.
That's a gift, though, bro. He worked on that.
Chill.
He worked on that.
But
you never even got a ball handle. I'm chill.
But yeah, it's basically get back to the point. Dallas makes the most sense for Jimmy Butler. But the question is though, whatever team you go to, is he going to get paid? Because at the end of the day, Jimmy Butler wants an extension. Now, I don't know what kind of extension he wants, considering the fact that he's 35 right now. But he wants an extension, and that's why Miami's listening to offers. Because Pat Riley Eagles telling him, your old ass shit don't need no damn max deal. You're gonna be 40 and cooked by the time this deal over. We don't need that. No, take the 3-year contract. We'll see how you do. If you stay, we trade you. Jimmy like, nah. I took that to the finals twice. I need that 200 mil real quick.
He did.
I had 200 mil, and I'm not saying he shouldn't get it, but hey man, that age is the thing. I just don't know what team would pay him because he apparently one of his teams is the Suns. How the hell the Suns gonna pay him? How the hell the Suns gonna pay him? Let's just say he get traded to the Suns and all hell breaks loose and they lose in the first round. How the hell they gonna pay him? He's gonna walk anyway. He might just walk to Dallas for all that.
He might.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Greg, what's your thoughts on Jimmy Butler, man? What team Just give me your thoughts. Some of the teams you have in mind for him.
I personally think, and I don't know how they would get this done. Well, if we're talking about just for 1 year, I definitely think
really for 1 year.
I think the Suns should try to find a way to get him.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Kris.
I think the Suns should try to find a way to get him because I think he provides a level of stability. I feel like he provides a level of stability in terms of at least like in terms of a defensive mentality that I think the rest of the team is missing. Like they're missing like a dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that team is a little bit too finesse.
KD not that dog?
Huh?
KD not that dog?
So Jimmy's gonna be their best defender.
Devin Booker not that dog? You don't got that dog?
So Jimmy's gonna be their best defender. What's he gonna average?
Booker T?
Huh? I mean, listen, when you're on a team where you just told me you got to be Ben Simmons got to be in an environment where it's just like he's not the number one.
I'm
he's
just
not the
asking.
scorer,
Jimmy Butler's going to be the Suns' best defender. I'm just asking how much he's going to average while being the best defender, Collin.
Exactly.
He's going to be the best defender of the team. What's he going to average?
Exactly. So basically, Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, they should both come to the Suns because they don't got to be the number one option, 2, 3, 4. They just got to show up and defend. And
now, Greg, I'm just going to ask you this. How serious? Hold on. Greg, how serious on a scale of 1 to 10 were your statements were? How serious were they?
Which one on the Suns?
Yes.
No, I was pretty serious.
Oh.
Because, like, you want me to be honest? I feel like Jimmy Butler's game and his age
Kris had to walk out the frame.
Don't really warrant him to, like, I don't really see him going to an immediate contender.
Come back, Kris.
A crazy difference maker. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I think Miami's the type of team Phoenix is the type of team that would try to, like, make.
Come back, Kris.
Wait, hold on. You said you don't feel like Jimmy could go to an immediate contender to make a big impact?
I'm saying, like, he's at that age at 35 where it's like it's almost like I see more Paul George in his future than I see anything else.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I feel like he's going to be chronically injured from here on out, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm just saying,
he didn't follow through with it.
Like I don't see. Like I'm looking at Paul George at 34. Before he signed the contract, I'm looking at Paul George. I'm like, bro, this is not gonna work. He gets hurt all the time. If you watch Jimmy Butler over the past couple of years, he's kind of been injury prone, if more so than anything else. He hasn't been able to stay healthy for real. And so I'm not at a point where I'm looking at Jimmy Butler as he's going to come here and have the level of health enough to be able to make a real difference for the short term or the long term. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it don't really matter where he goes for real. And so his best bet is to go in a franchise that is a revolving door of always being injured, which is the Phoenix Suns. Because at least when Jimmy Butler's out, there's somebody. They got 3 other stars that can do the same thing that also could potentially be out at the same time.
Okay, you made some fair points.
Like y'all talking to me like I'm kind of insane.
I want to get your reaction. I want to get your reaction, Kris. I just want to see you get.
You are wilding for that. My first question to you is, what's the trade package going to be like? Because they barely have a team to begin with. So who are you trading?
Grayson Allen.
If they don't trade the brother,
Grayson Allen.
That's the thing. Jimmy Butler is a 35-year-old on an expiring contract.
So he wants a max.
The Suns don't even have that.
So when you realize that realistically isn't going to get a max, what's the next thing that's going to happen?
Not go to the Suns. I know that.
It's going to be that he's going to go on to a place on a 1-year deal and test the free agency market in the summertime.
That looks like it might be his option. He might.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So how much would you pay Jimmy Butler for 1 year?
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily think the package is going to be extremely high, but I think the Suns would be the most craziest franchise to try to pull that off. So if he can't get $20 million a year, why would he go to Phoenix? Mind you, their team they don't got. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the summer anyway. Miami, if they keep him, they're not going to get nothing for him. And realistically, I don't see a scenario where you're giving a 35 going on a 36-year-old a max contract. Me personally, so the trade packages aren't going to be. You said what?
That was happened. Didn't Chris Paul get 100 mil at 36? He sure did.
Paul George just gets.
He also went to the NBA Finals at 36.
I don't care what he did.
Oh
I
my
don't care.
gosh!
I don't care.
Hold
on.
Is that not what happened?
They went. I'm just saying they weren't supposed to. They went.
And when a 36-year-old does something that he's not supposed to do in leading a franchise that hadn't been to the NBA Finals since Charles Barkley.
Not leading.
Okay, when you put it like that.
Okay.
Oh.
Not leading. He wasn't the best player.
I don't know. There were a couple games where he was leading.
He wasn't the best player on the team.
So why can't Jimmy Butler get his max then? He took a team that hadn't been to the finals since LeBron was in town.
We all know this is a sport this is a league where it's like, it's what have you done for me lately? If Jimmy Butler had done what he did,
he went to the finals 2 years ago.
Exactly.
When did Jimmy get paid? When was Jimmy's contract?
That sign and trade with Philly when they got Josh Richardson. I think that was 2020.
What was that? 2019.
Summer
2019.
So he got paid and took you to two finals after that. That's what he's done lately.
But he's 35.
That's what he's no.
What he's done for what he's done for me lately was last year. What happened to the Miami Heat last year?
Oh, listen, he signed a 3-year contract that was worth $146 million. Basically up to 20 years. Yeah, base salary while carrying the cap hit. It's gonna carry cap hit about 48.
He got to the finals in 2020, the bubble year, and then he got there 2022?
23.
So
man,
on my last contract, I got to the finals. That's what I've done lately.
Wait,
that is lately though.
Jump shot away from making it to 3 finals.
That's crazy.
That's what he's done lately on his last contract.
Yeah,
that's what he's done lately.
The Heat. So wait, Kris, you think the Heat should just give they're not giving him a max though? What
listen, listen, like Greg said, I'm a firm believer. If you turn 36, you ain't getting no damn max. I said I bashed Chris Paul when he got his max after they went to the finals. You see where that went? I said I don't know what 36-year-old should make this unless you LeBron, and LeBron's the only exception to this rule to me. Well, I'll count Steph, but mainly Bron.
Steph Curry.
But mainly Bron. Those are the only exceptions to that. If you pass 35, you take the 2-3 year deal and call it a day. That's what I'm doing. If you with that, keep your ass pushing. But my point about the Suns, I've seen how many super teams in the past 5 years try to implement this? We got all these scores. We gonna be good, and then not amount to shit.
Brooklyn Nets.
Why we need to see that experiment again if we already know it's not gonna work? Because you already know KD missing games, Bill missing games, Boca might miss games, and Jimmy Butler gonna miss games. So what they gonna play? 10, 15 games together, 10, 15 games together at most, and then to go to the playoffs with that. And then on top of that, who facilitating the ball? Because they all got to play down the stretch. So who's the playmaker out of that group?
Booker apparently. Trying to make him.
But that's what I'm saying though.
Booker's doing pretty. He's averaging like 7 assists.
I've already watched the Phoenix Suns start off the season being 9-1, where clearly KD was that lead dog. KD gets hurt. They had a hard time keeping up with other teams once KD went down with injury. So all I'm saying is the Phoenix Suns are too fragile of an organization. They're too top star reliant. So the only way you kind of counterbalance that is creating a quality bench or just getting more star talent to offset the stars that you're losing to injury. Because it's not a matter of if KD gets hurt. It's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if Devin Booker gets hurt. It's just a matter of when. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just add in another.
History isn't on the Suns because, the injuries really come at the worst times. And like Bill's availability over the last 3 years, starting with the Wizards before he got traded, man, Bill is not. Then, KD's getting older. The limbs, you're starting to see, he's taking off some games. That's
everybody getting older, bro. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, one of your two top players is a 36-year-old. Like, you're locked in to trying to win now. So it's either you don't have the time sometimes to create a quality enough bench. You build your bench through the draft and through like key signing free agents like that take less money. They don't have the time to do that. So you're just gonna like this type of team is just gonna be more star reliant. So when you're drowning because you feel like you can't find a pathway forward. Instead of trying to double down on the team chemistry, you just try to bring in another star. So I'm not going to be surprised if the Suns try to get another star in Jimmy Butler. How? I have no clue. That's not my job. That's not my role. But you asked me who I think would be audacious enough to be able to do that, and I think it's the Phoenix Suns.
What do you think, Mar? Y'all know you team Mavs, but you think the Suns?
No, that's disgusting, bro. That lineup is. I wouldn't even know what the lineup would be, but it would be disgusting.
What would be the lineup, Greg? If you put, what would be the lineup? Jimmy Butler. What would be the lineup? Because that's where it says everything. It's gonna say a lot here.
I think you put
who do you even trade?
Right. Who would you like? Let me look at
Bradley Beal not going.
I wouldn't trade for Bradley Beal, so
he not going anyway.
He don't he got a no trade clause in his contract?
Yeah, he not going.
He can't. So let me see. So this is the roster right now.
I mean, so I'm confused. So who are I mean,
the man is like the best probably.
He's coming to Dallas, bro.
But the Suns is interesting too. I just gotta see what that lineup look like, Greg. Just give me a lineup, and I could just let me envision.
He's coming to Dallas, bro.
Like,
let me envision the lineup. Okay, so you got.
I think you got Devin Booker at point guard.
Royce O'Neal.
You got Bradley Beal at shooting guard. You got Kevin Durant at one of the power forward positions. Okay. You put Jimmy Butler at small forward, and you got Yusuf Nurkic at center.
Second round exit, here we come.
That's not bad as I thought. Jimmy
and they got no bench.
Because right now the starting small forward for the Suns is Grayson Allen, bro. You can play.
I mean, that's a significant upgrade.
And I'm not saying no. That's no shade to Grayson Allen. I actually think he's a really serviceable.
Well, he's 35. You're right, but still, there's upgrade.
But again, so. Everyone knows that he's 35. This isn't just this concept of who's going to be trading for him. Everyone knows that. So it's he's expecting max money. Just because you want max money don't mean you're going to get max money. You're going to take what the market's giving you. And at the end of the day, he's the market for him to have done what he's trying to do now was 2 years ago when he did what he did in the playoffs. Unfortunately, he's been hurt and it's been early round exits since then. And so it's not the same thing. And these Miami Heat teams have a propensity to in the early year of the Jimmy Butler era, it was we gonna be a top 4 seed, maybe even a top 1 seed, and shock people in the playoffs. These last couple of Jimmy Butler Heat teams, it's we gonna be in the play-in and we gonna shock some people, maybe, perhaps, or we gonna sneak in and see what happens. And honestly, you kind of want your star. I'm not mad at Pat Riley for being I'm watching Jimmy Butler have emo hair and barely play and now he's not even taking us to the deep into the playoffs no more. And you want max money, bro?
And then it's the Heat got a lot of struggles because Bam is struggling. Tyler Hero's playing out of his mind.
And they just gave him bread.
Bam is really choosing the wrong time to struggle. But Tyler Hero is playing out of his mind. So
once again, right? I just want to see who's playmaking down the stretch. That's all I want to see.
Mar, who's your team? So you think Mavs too, Mar?
Yeah, he's coming to the Mavs, bro.
The Mavs is his team, though, Greg. That's his team.
And Kris, you think
we're going to go back to the finals?
I think the Mavs make the most sense.
Slow down, buddy.
How not? We get a defender like Jimmy Butler. Just throw him on the best guy on the team, and then Kyrie and Luka get on defense. To be honest
with you, as a skull KC, I
finals right there. That's finals right there, and we don't even need him to average 25. Just defend.
That's true.
Just defend.
You know what? The NBA
playoffs attitude is the West. As long as you have Jimmy Butler on your team. You know you're not going to get someone that's not going to just show up when he wants to show up. He's going to win. When he does show up, he's here to win. Jimmy Butler's going to set a tempo in the room that certain people need and that certain people he makes people play with a different aggression on defense and offense.
How's the dynamic between him and Luka work?
What do you mean? Jimmy Butler. Bro, you see the teams he's been carrying? You don't think he want to break?
I'm just talking about I don't know. I'm thinking more like the personality. I don't think Jimmy and Luke. Nah,
Luka's a cool.
Luka's
a cool chill boy.
I'm overthinking it. Yeah, you know what? Listen, man, I can't. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I know it's way too early to even think, but just talk about these Western, just like OKC. Nuggets are always still a threat with Jokic playing out of his mind the way he's playing. And
we don't see them, we're good.
Kris, I just want to ask you before we end it off. What's your thoughts on Russell Westbrook? He's on your squad. I know you hate him, but he's been playing well. Be honest.
What does he want me? What does he want me to say?
I want to hear some good stuff about
him.
Russ Westbrook. What do you want me to say? You know, he's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, he getting triple doubles.
Playing well.
He getting triple doubles.
Like Jamal Murray ain't showing up. So
12, 10, 10.
Let's start there. Let's start right there.
I know, Kentucky product, right? Typical to Kentucky product.
Oh, okay, touche. But listen, it's not about that.
Yo, Kris, ask him what team he claiming.
That's a great question.
Who your NBA team? Ask him what his NBA team is.
Yeah. What's your NBA team, brother?
You asking me?
I'm talking to. No, I'm asking Greg.
I thought you was asking Greg.
You said who? My team?
Oh,
my B team. I'm listen, bro. I'm riding down with the shit, bro.
No. I ain't talking to you. Skip Bayless.
You a Sixers fan, Greg? What's your NBA team?
Yo.
No, what's your team?
My team.
My team.
OKC and Sixers. That's my team.
No, he gonna try to sneak it in.
What's your team, Greg?
You from Philly? Why is Thunder first?
I was Sonics fan. You know what I mean? And then OKC and the Sonics got a lot of history together.
Listen, bro.
Hold up.
I'm going down with the ship. I'm going down with the ship in Philadelphia.
I'm Team Sixers. I'm Team Sixers, but I'm OKC. I'm a Sonic transition to OKC.
Let me ask you a question. When the hell did you see a Sonic game? Let me just ask you that. When the hell did you even see a Sonic game?
Man, listen, I've been playing them since NBA Live 2004. Listen, I'm a long time.
So you play with the Sonics.
Luke Rednard, listen to me.
So you play with the Sonics when they were ass.
Rashad Lewis, Ray Allen.
Did you like the uniforms? I think the Sonics had great uniforms. I want to call myself a Sonics fan. So I'm probably what made you a fan? Where did the fan come from?
It was just a jersey. I just liked the jerseys. That was really it. And then I started diving into the players. Obviously, Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis.
Ray Allen. Hold on. How many players did you know on this?
Rashard Lewis, Ronald Flip Murray. Robert Swift.
Robert Swift. My brother.
He's a bum. He's a bum. I get it.
I'm done. He's just said Robert Swift. I've heard it all today.
I'm not trying to praise him like he's some good ass. I'm just you said all right. With that being said, let's end the episode on this note because I really want to start trashing his Kings because he think there's somewhere now. That's why he thinks he's somebody because they made the playoffs after 20-something years. Congratulations to them. With that being said, let's end the episode on that. Turn on the post notifications. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Whatever he's about to say, don't pay him no mind. He's from the West Coast.
You just said a player that half these viewers don't even know. We're going to
end the episode on this note.
Definitely check us out on Instagram.
Robert Swift. We're trying to end the episode right now, brother.
We're trying to. You were a Robert Swift fan. Bro, no, I'm sorry.
I didn't say I was a Robert Swift fan. You told me to give you some names. Listen, with that being said, the episode, we're going to end the episode on this note. We can't even have a proper ending because this guy right here. So we're going to end it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed recording this episode. Like I said, subscribe to the channel.
This is what I deal with.
Episode 182. And listen, have a great week.